A very good afternoon, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. It seems as if the government of Baba Mnangagwa is so angry, and they are doing all they can to make sure that they deal with anybody who is exposing them. And this is one of the videos which angered this system in this week.
Then you have another shocking example. Do you know for every call that you make, 5% of the cost of that call goes to what is called the health fund? Did you know about that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
From June 2017, it has been like that. And that fund, that tax was put in to raise funds to invest in hospitals. And let's take, for instance, just last year, the total number of minutes that subscribers used and the data that they used amounted to 770 million United States dollars. If you read the financial reports of these mobile and data telecommunications companies, 770 million in the cost of airtime and the cost of data. And 5% of that gives you 35 million. This is only last year. Where did the 35 million, which hospital got the 35 million? Have you ever even heard his government explaining to us where the 35 million has gone? There's no explanation. And this is 35 million. And if you go back until, let's say 2018, when he was in office, let's forget about the 6 months between June 2017 and December 2017. Let's start from 1 January 2018 up to where we are, or up to 31 December 2024. How many $35 million tranches did we get as a country from the health tax that we charge for every call that is made, or for every megabyte of data that you buy? 770 million, and 5% of that, 35 million. 35 million is, you spread it in the 7 years that he has been in power. How much is that? Or 6 years? If you are looking at around 190 million that was supposed to have been put directly in hospitals. Where is the 190 million? Which hospital has received part of that 190 million? Recently, we had an unfortunate situation where accident victims, they were wrapped in cardboard boxes and sellotape.
Yeah, this
is the state of our hospitals. But there is 190 million that the government collected over the period President Mnangagwa has been president. And this amount of money is being collected under the pretext that it's going to be invested in hospitals. And how much of the 190 million was invested in our hospitals? If our hospitals had a capital injection of 190 million, will you have had people being wrapped in cardboard boxes and sellotape? No, precisely not. 190 million is a lot of money.
I think
these hospitals could have been transformed tremendously.
Yeah. We just need to have those images of the accident victims just on the screen, so that those who have not seen them can actually have them.
So I'm telling you about a health fund that I have interest in. I trust that, and I managed to find out that only last year, this government collected 35 million United States dollars, not Mazig. And they should have put that money into our hospitals. Our hospitals could have been the best equipped, could have been the best staffed, and they could have been the best equipped in terms of the medication and in terms of the facilities there. Because the money is there. The monies are being collected from the people. But where is the money going to? Where is the government account?
So when you listen to such videos which have been produced by Dara Blessed Mhlanga and different people, you can actually see that that is the reason why the government is scared. That is the reason why Emerson and these people, they are scared, because they've been exposed. Imagine that 35 million a year for raised from our monies for hospitals through the calls which we make. ECONET, Telcel, Net1, they've never bothered to tell us that pamari dzese dzatiri kubhadhara vari kubata mari 5% vachisa government. It has been hidden, and no one ever wanted or thought of talking about it until recently, when Jealous Mawarire had to reveal it. Kuti nearly 200 million was looted since 2018 up to date. Because if you look at the state of the hospitals, they've never been transformed since the coming of Emerson Mnangagwa. There is no transformation of these hospitals. We could have seen ambulances there. We could have seen radiotherapy machines there. We could have seen CT scans, MRI scans at the hospitals. Because how many districts do we have in Zimbabwe? And how much do we have? Nearly 200 million, which means this money is more than enough to equip these hospitals in the years President Mnangagwa has been there as a leader. There is no accountability whatsoever. So they are angered, they are very, very angry, and they've decided to arrest Dara Blessed Mhlanga simply because they have been exposed left, right, and center, and the man is not stopping anytime soon. So there is the Geza effect. Right now they are hunting Geza. Another version is coming in, the Maware effect. And they are running around like headless chickens. And remember that these comrades are speaking fearlessly, and they are exposing whatever which is happening right there. And they have the right information, and they are hitting hard on this regime. So whatever you see when they enacted that cyber chakadaro data protection, what, they enacted it for times like this so as to silence people, so as to make sure that journalists won't speak and won't talk about whatever which is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. This is the reason why I said all the journalists who are in Zimbabwe right now, they are one way or the other silenced or compromised. Look at prominent people in terms of journalists or bloggers. Look at them, the way they are trying to run away from these issues. They are trying to hide. They are not even talking about these issues. They are focusing on something else. It's because they know how scary it is to be carrying out these tasks and be in Zimbabwe at the same time. So for those who are out of Zimbabwe, those are the safest people, and those are the people who are going to be our heroes in making sure that where there is need for information to be disseminated to the people, they will continue with the job. And I'm glad that we have some comrades who are in the diaspora who can actually carry out that task effectively and who can chip in. And now, because of technology, people can find each other, those in Zimbabwe and those in diaspora. They can now link and connect and have press conferences which are more sophisticated and which the regime will never stop. So this is, a revolution which is happening. No one is threatening anybody. The thing is, people are simply demanding accountability. We are telling this government to say, be accountable. Tell us, why is it that you have failed? You are telling us about 9 months to deliver cancer machines in hospitals. Do you know? Kuti 2 weeks dzakakura sei kumunhu ane cancer ukanzimirira 2 weeks uzorapwa. Yeah, it's a very, very long period. What about 9 months? It's because these people do not care. And they are angry because their dirty linen is being washed. And it's high time, as the people of Zimbabwe, we demand accountability, we demand change. We are not going to be silenced. We are not going to be shortchanged by people who believe they own everything and who believe they are superior than everyone else. So it's high time we hold them accountable. All we need from them are answers. And if you have failed to deliver what you promised, you have to resign because you are there to serve. If somebody is employed and fails to deliver in the line of work, they are fired. They are fired or they resign or they go. So it's either you are going to be fired or you are going to resign. So let me remind them that if you validated what happened in 2017, there is nothing you will do to stop it, because even if mukasunga vana geza, mukasunga vana mshanga, mukasunga vanhu vese, mukatisunga tese, or mukatumira vanhu kuti uraya, tika disappear. It doesn't change the situation. It doesn't change anything, because what is going to happen is that one day the people of Zimbabwe will say enough is enough. They don't need anybody to incite them or to send them into the streets or to tell them what to do. One day zvichangozviita zvega. In 2017, vanhu vakangopinda muroad defying the rogue Robert Mugabe aizikanwa neunhu hwake nemaitiro ake. This time around, we don't know what is going to happen. But we are simply saying, do the right thing. Stop this issue of harassing journalists and harassing people who are actually telling you the truth. So let me take comments. People's Revolution says he knows all the corruption which is taking place. Him and his team must go as soon as yesterday. Yes, I agree 100%. And Nelson says Mnangagwa Paradzanyika, he must just go. Tava naye. Okay, Cosmos, thank you very much for coming. General Tomge says, violence. How many have been arrested so far? Yes, I'm still waiting for the arrest of that guy. Nelson Chamisa. Up to this day, they've never arrested him. But laws are there, which they are using against other people. Richmond, thank you very much, Ganze. This guy said is a mouthful. Yes. So, guys, Zimbabwe yakakokotwa nembava. That is the reason why you see us coming each and every day, because we have to stop these criminals. We have to stop these thieves. And a day is coming for them. And some of us, we have committed ourselves to either live or die, because we don't care. Ukatotisunga unenge watitira nyasha stereki, because tichangobuda. Even ukatitongera makore mangani mjere anongopera tigobuda. And what you need to know is tichirimo takatovharirwa iwe unogona kusana kuenda. Isu tirimo takavharirwa unongoenda zvakadaro. It's because destiny is not changed by men. Destiny is not changed by arrests. Munonyararidza Blessed Mshanga. Komuka kuno umwe futi ari more than Blessed Mshanga. What are you going to do? You are hunting Blessed Mshanga, but you have forgotten kuti these people can coordinate each other and have more press conferences on daily basis. Kana vakatoda every night vanogona kuita press conference vachikushadabura left, right and center, coordinating with the people vari ku-UK, directly from UK, and you will never be able to touch them or to catch them or to even know kuti vari kubroadcast vari kupi, because the only signal you know anandemuna ari ku-UK. The one in Zimbabwe, you never get about it. So it's better to let people tell the truth as it is. Imimi mo fixa zvinhu zviri kupoindwa out, than you become vindictive and you start to hunt people down, threatening people and terrorizing people. That is not right. So it is what it is in Zimbabwe. Jonathan, thank you very much for coming. He says it must fall in this cabal. Yes, they must fall, because they've proven beyond reasonable doubt kuti they are there to silence people and to make sure that the people of Zimbabwe continue to suffer. It can't.